Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? I'm see and listening to something right now, so I'm taking a little bit while longer to start, but you know, who cares? Nobody's here. Anyway. Alright, let's do this. Crafty Iconoclast. I'll explain what I just did later. For now, I should change the music. I can't hear it right now, but that's not important. I can't hear this. I don't know. Sure, let's listen to this, I guess. I still can't hear it, but I even lowered what I'm listening to, and I still can't hear it. Honestly, though, I don't know if I should be using this weapon for Clam Blitz, but you know, it's not important, I guess. Anyway, yes, I know I'm doing Splatoon again. I should have done Paper Mario yesterday, but I already said I wasn't doing it. And then today, I decided to repay my last week Splatoon. I don't know if I'm going to repay Paper Mario. I highly doubt it, because that's different, but you know. Alright. No, I'm not listening to any more music. Another song played, and I'm just like, no. I gotta focus. I gotta do battle. But yeah, I have like a couple of reasons for doing this. And I will probably explain them when there's more people here. But for now, just know I am streaming Splatoon. If you're watching this at a later date, congratulations. You have more stuff to watch. I'm kind of getting cold now. You could probably tell from my voice, right? Well, nothing matters when there's a mirror, right? Let's go. Battle time. Let's show them what I can do. Dynamo. Let's go. I almost killed him. Come on, you can get him, you can get him. Not anymore. Why didn't you swap off Dynamo? Why don't you have a different thumbnail? Why don't you, well... I didn't feel like any of these. Come on, he died. Why would you do that? What the? Oh, blaster. Honestly, I kind of just need something to distract me. That's all this is. This stream might as well just be a distraction from my inner self. I think you killed him, because I definitely would not have. That Explosher Blaster combo is gonna ruin us. I missed. We both missed. He couldn't make it. He didn't go farther in. If we went slightly farther in, we probably would have been fine. We're highly likely doomed. Fuck. Well, at least I got perished, so I can get my special slightly quicker. Ah, piss. Well, we're still back at square one, I guess. They're so heavily fortified on the left that there's kind of no point on going that way. It's all their Explosher. No one on my team could take out the Explosher. I can't do it because they just outspeed me, and then the others can't do it. I don't know why. Why don't they try? I just died. Awesome. Come on, squad, you can't be like this. You gotta be kidding me. All of that I grinded for. Oh, Dynamo. I'm sorry. We're doing alright, I guess. Why did I do that? Seems my storage space got to 0. Why are you lying to me? It's all like, your storage is at 0. I look at it and I have storage space. Alright, let's go. Honestly, yeah, I deserve a lose there. Honestly, I should have seen him. Damn. Fuck. That was so close. Ah. Yes. Well, what can I do? Wrong one. Wrong side. If I lose to this... Alright, we won. Twice. I barely lived on my phone, damn. But if I just make this a 1-hour stream and make sure to end this as fast as possible before anyone joins, I think that would probably be very funny. I mean, it would be pretty sad because the entire time I'm over here waiting for someone to join so I could just... Yeah. But you know, why would I need that? I need to up the ante. Not doing enough. I need to do more. That's really hard to do. I'm trying to do this because there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna really need to do this. And I keep momentum doing that, so it's just like there's a high chance I could just immediately disintegrate someone doing that strat. I can do it. We can win. He didn't fall in the water. Fudge. That guy's definitely lagging. Because I swear it looked like they were supposed to fall in the water, and then it looked like they were supposed to be behind us, and then it looked like yada yada yada, right? If I did it right there, I still would have died. I did it while I was midair. I couldn't reach. Man, get out of here. But dude was right next to you and you didn't even see him. That almost got me. Fudge, you barely touched me. Come on. I feel like it's always Splatlings that are ruining us. Backline weapons. We just never have anyone with long enough range to stop them. Unlike what they're doing now. They're trying to do that strat where somebody just goes up with like very little clams, immediately grabs all the clams, and then just power clams and then immediately shoots it in. I'm like literally not in a safe spot and they chose to jump to me. I saw him, but I just couldn't do anything about it. Come on, guys. What the fuck? Why even try, man? That dude has been literally lagging the entire game. Or not even. That was another guy, whoops. I was about to say, do we even have a power clam? And of course. We're probably dead. Don't push. Don't push. Okay, good. Like, look, he died, but he still dropped the wall. No, that was another guy. Yeah, it was a 52. It's like, wait a minute. I want to say the 52 was lagging a lot. We'll be fine. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, never mind. I was gonna leave and be like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm literally holding you back. And of course they leave. I need to perfect that. If I perfect it, and I can do it when I really need to, taking me down is gonna be much harder. I just have to do it right. I'm sorry, Empress. I'm gonna try much harder this time. Ran out of ink. I'm so sorry, bro. Damn. Yo, what's up, Evan? Wave breaker. Suction bomb. Ran out of ink. Fudge. We can't let the same thing happen again. We're lucky that that guy did not pick up the power climb on the way there. Are you freaking serious? Come on, stop him, stop him, stop him. Why'd you get that power climb? Couldn't stop him. Fuck. I should have tossed my power climb to someone else. Nice. Oh, that was something. Twirly. lose all momentum when I touch normal ground. I don't feel that same kick that I did before. Strange. Alright, let's go. Damn! Already. Crazy. Ugh, they have won! Are you for real? Man. I have to put my dog in jail. I think he just peed somewhere. Awesome. Got him still. No. Oh, we traded. I don't know if that would have been enough time for us to actually have thrown a clan, but still. That guy literally just went straight through my attack. Awesome. Although that's a dynamo trait. I can't even say if he didn't move, because, you know, if he didn't move, obvious. That's absurd. Both of those are absurd. Fuck. Gonna murk that guy. I'm gonna trade with another guy before I murk that guy. Yo, what's up, Christy? Okay. Damn. Would've had him. Nice. No one has another clan. I'm dead. Nice job, nice. I was actually thinking about what I should make this stream. I was like, I'm gonna do a whatever stream. I'm gonna do a this stream. I'm gonna do a that stream. And then I was just like, I could just talk during Splatoon. Because I was like, I'm gonna do a drawing stream and just talk during all of that. And then I was like, I'm gonna be too distracted talking to actually draw anything. And then I was like, I'm gonna do this, that, and then I was like, I'll just do Splatoon, I guess. So yeah, I'm doing Splatoon now. Not gonna lie. I feel like the best person to talk to this about this too is McHigh, which is funny because I don't even know if they've ever been in this situation. I just feel like this either McHigh or maybe Jam. I don't know, probably not Jam though. Maybe McHigh. I definitely feel like McHigh would understand this. A little too fast. You're not even right. Today's Sunday. That would have been yesterday. I was gonna do Paper Mario yesterday, and then in yesterday's stream... In the stream 2 days ago, I said I wasn't doing anything. Anyway, earlier this stream I said that that I didn't do Paper Mario because it would have... I would have canned it too soon. Like, the stream isn't gonna be very long, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure none of you were here when I said that. But yeah. I keep slamming my fucking headphones into my microphone. Awesome, everybody left, but the game won't let me leave. Okay, cool. Anyway. Alright, you guys listen to this. I'll go cry or something. I'll be back. I'll explain what I just said later. Alright, I'm back. What? Let you in? Stop being absurd. I gotta... Alright, fine. I was gonna be like, I got a story to tell, but you know what? I could tell a story, and you could be sitting in my room, I guess. And I brought ice cream. I took forever because I went to go get ice cream. I put my dog in prison, and I use the restroom. Alright. Let me speak my sentences. You know, like usual, this is about a girl. I never said that. I just said everybody on my team left. Anyway. Alright. Once again, I have problems. And this is because of girl. But this isn't like any of the other nonsense ones where it's like... before I keep saying anything. What girl problems have I told you guys already? Where I start saying nonsense and then it's literally the same as every other one. If you guys even remember. Ice cream's so good. Alright, I don't think any of you guys are typing. So, I'm gonna start this off with saying that Apple is the worst thing to ever come into existence ever. Now, you guys right now might be thinking, what the fuck? This is kind of irrelevant. I know that you don't like Apple, but what does this have to do with a girl? Well, at least, I don't know, maybe at least Evan knows that I hate Apple devices, and I hate Apple, period. I don't know. But, yeah, I despise Apple and their disgusting family of devices. Ugh, who the fuck likes a MacBook? Anyway, being real. Fair. Right. Being real. We have to start with... Okay, we don't even have to start. We're supposed to end with I hate Apple. But anyway, okay, so I went to this event thing or whatever. A while ago. And I was with my sister and we met this we were waiting in line to get into the place, right? And like there was this girl there, and she was cosplaying Isabel, and it was like it was pretty good. It's funny because me and my sister are like in the same fucking boat, slightly. Anyway, so yeah, she was cosplaying Isabel and everything, and my sister was like, went out of her way because it was a line and there were people behind in between that girl and my sister, right? And then like my sister went out of her way to tell her, "Oh my god, I love it, I love your whatever," right? And I was like, cool. And like those people fucking left, and then like they were making us go inside, right? Inside the little venue or whatever. And like the girl that was behind my sister, I stopped because I didn't know where to go, because you could go sit wherever the fuck you wanted, right? And I stopped right at the end, like right near the entrance, and my sister went right next to me, and then the girl just went, and then like they were like, "Guys, sit over here, there's a bunch of empty seats," and they were just telling everyone in general, right? And I just see the girl go over there, and I'm just like, follow. Follow, right? And like she sits down at the edge, and then we pass right by, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I know how we could stay near her. This, like, she stayed like right at the edge to the right, and like that's right in the center. So I told my sister, wait, if we go all the way to the end, we won't be able to see the stage, because the stage is in the center, so we gotta be in the center as much as possible, right? So then my sister was like, "You're right." So then we started walking back, and my sister was like, "We're gonna sit right next to you so we can see the stage." And he's like, "Oh my god," right? And whatever. And we pretty much had a fun time. And I gave her a light stick so that she can use to wave around, right? And she was like having so much fun and everything, right? And then like right near almost the end. Well, actually, I guess it was the end. It was like maybe 85% done. Maybe 75% done. Around there, right? They're like, "Any volunteers want to come up," right? And it's like, she was going fucking crazy. She was like, me. And they actually chose her. And like she went up and everything, and like we were like talking like the whole time, like, wow, this and that, that's this, right? Well, not me, my sister and her the whole time, right? And then like they took her up to the stage, and my sister like they took her and a whole bunch of other people, and like my sister like recorded the whole thing. And then like she came back, and like while she was up there, she looked like she was having the time of her life, man. It was like, what the heck? And like my sister was like before they chose her, my sister was like pointing right at her for them to choose her and everything, right? And like she went up and everything, and she had fun. She came back, and then she gave me the glow stick back, thanked me, and then she was like, "I'm gonna leave." And then my sister was like, "Wait, I recorded you." And then the girl said, "Airdrop it to me." And then my sister did that, and then she left. We said our byes, and then she left, and then we stayed there and kept looking. Anyway, when the whole show ended and everything, I like left, and I was like, "Did he get her number?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, she told me to airdrop it to her, so I couldn't get anything. She didn't even give us like her whatever, and I was just like, legitimately, like, on the way back home, I was instilled with a sadness. And it was just like, man. And like my sister was like, no, she didn't give a shit, because she literally asked me to airdrop it. And I'm just like, yeah, who the fuck does that? Fuck you, Apple. If Apple didn't exist, I'd have an ever so slightly chance to be her friend. But also, you could chalk this up to, this is completely my fault. If I was really that interested, I should have been like, can I have your number or something, right? Or like, can we be friends or whatever, right? Well, you know, I completely flubbed it. So yeah, I super despise Apple and all their products, and this is another reason why Apple should die. Anyway, to you guys, this probably doesn't seem like you guys just met her, yada yada yada, right? But like, who fucking cares? Nah, that's better. Bro, me and my sister just wanted a friend. Anyway, you guys are probably just like, what? And in my case, if one of my friends is listening to this, don't you have a lot of friends? Fuck you, I want real friends. The only reason I'm saying that without even like holding back or anything is because I know for a fact not a single one of them would be watching this shit. And if you are, you're probably the most realist out of them all. And probably is because you don't know anything about me. You know nothing about me. What do you truly know about me? Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Do you truly know what I feel? No! Honestly, I feel like I could probably say that my viewers know more than my friends do. But yeah, I'm like, I'm maybe, what is it, 50% done with this ice cream. I want to say like 25%, but whatever. But yeah, like, I'm a fucking loser. Guys, she was so pretty. Guys, I need to kill myself. I need to jump off a cliff. Like, truly, I was in the car and I was like, fuck, I should have asked. I should have said something, anything. And I was just like, I wish I went back in time. Like, legitimately, like, for real, I felt that. And I'm the guy that's like, I would not go back in time. All the choices that I've made make me who I am, right? And I'm just like, I couldn't go back in time and change something terrible that I did or whatever, right? Because that makes me who I am. And it's just like, this is one of those moments where I'm just like, or this is one of the only, like, what is it? No, yeah, this is one of the only moments where I'm just like, this has to be. This is the moment I want to go back in time and flat out whatever. If she tells me, I have a boyfriend, I don't fucking care. I want to be your friend. Cause like, man. Like, It pains me because earlier in the day, my sister told someone that I was introverted as I stood there and said nothing. And I was like, yeah, I don't like going outside that much. But yeah, I felt like a grade A fool, and I still do. The whole day can be chalked up to fuck you. And fuck you as in fuck me, cause what the fuck. I swear, every time I go to an event like that, it's just pain and suffering on the inside after it ends. Okay, maybe saying an event like that is wrong. An event, period. Like, maybe that's not right either. Going outside. I don't know. Maybe I just need to start like going outside with my eyes closed and like 3 pairs of sunglasses or something. If I don't see any women, I'll be fine. I have only been caused sadness. Let's do this. But yeah. I really just want to send this girl I know a message being like, and just flat out ask her, what is so uninteresting about me? But like, they'd probably just be like, wrong number, fool. Or something. I don't know, man. What am I doing? You know what? Christy? Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe we should play Turf War. But you know what? Fuck it. I ain't feeling it. You lucky fly. I died. Honestly, I have like 2 different options. I have like 2 different options of people to ask the exact same thing to. I'm dead. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what overcame me. But yeah, I feel like that entire story is best told to like either Jam or Mikai. I feel like it really fits either of them. I could have killed him. Okay, I probably wouldn't have killed him, but... Damn, that guy died to 10 missiles, that's crazy. Christy, what the heck? Evan's been here since the beginning. Yo, what's up, Cat? Fist bump. Cat, you missed story time. You missed all of story time. Evan. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. Every time I read, oh. Yeah, you missed story time. Pretty much all that happened is that I cried. Okay, that's not really true. Pretty much we met this Isabel cosplayer. And I guess you could say I wanted to be friends. And instead, Apple stepped in. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This is by far the biggest fuck you Apple has ever given me, indirectly. My sister took a video of this girl, because she was sitting next to us and like we were like talking to her or whatever, right? And she really wanted to be part of this act like really badly, and pretty much we got my sister was like pointing her light stick at her so that, you know, there'd be the attention on her and everything, right? And then like my sister recorded like her when she went up the entire time while she was up there, right? And then she came back and then she like left. Or she told us her goodbyes and everything, and then she and then my sister was like, I fucking aimed down. And then my sister was like, I recorded the entire thing. And then the girl was like, airdrop it to me. You know, instead of like anything else. Like, you know, give me your phone number and send it to me. And then she left. And then like after the okay, I'm dead. I'm alive. And then after the event ended, I asked my sister if she got her number, and then like she hit her with the. She hit me with the no. I airdropped her the thing because she asked, and I was just like, and the entire car ride home, I was just unhappy. I was just sad. Technically, unhappy is just not being happy, and you know, being sad is also technically being unhappy. But yeah, I was pretty sad. And I was just thinking about how I could, you know, have gotten I should have asked. I should have asked. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, McHigh's here, and guess what? I just finished story time. I should say it again from the start so I can really feel it. Again. Yo, what's up, my guy? How's it going? You just missed story time. Isn't that awesome? You want me to repeat it all over again? Because I really can and I really want to. But yeah, Cat, that's how it went. So, I hate Apple. Here's another reason for me to hate Apple. Again. Now, if I recorded it, there'd be no choice but to not do it. Because the quality would be so bad. I don't need to hear it 3 times. Christy, who cares? We're playing Splatoon. You don't have to hear it. You're playing the game. The other 2 are not. And also, I've said it differently both times. So, like, there you go. And also, every time I've said it, I've summarized it in a way. So screw you, Christy. Alright, this time I'll put more details because Christy won't be hearing because she's playing Splatoon. Okay. I gotta start from the beginning. Bowser kidnaps Peach. And that's it! I really wish I could see it, but I'm playing Splatoon. Anyway, okay. Anyway, but before I say anything, you know what? No. I think the story might be enhanced for Cat after the second time. After the second time, Cat hears it. I was gonna ask, what do you think, Cat? What do you think about the situation? But you know what? No. I'll say the story again, but this time I'll leave no prisoners. I'm including as much as I can remember. Once upon a time. Anyway, a while ago. So a while ago, me and my sister went to this place and we did stuff and whatever, right? We were talking to people and whatever, right? And then like we went to a couple of things that were going on there. One of the things that was going on was this show, I guess you could call it. And did we fucking lose? Yeah, we lost. And like we had to wait in like a completely different area so that we'd be entered there, right? And while we were waiting, they put us in lines and everything. And there was this, we got put in a line and like we just sat down and everything. There were people behind us. Damn, I really didn't do anything. And then like the person, there was like 2 people behind us, and then there was a person behind that person, and they were cosplaying as an Isabelle. And I'm pretty sure you know who Isabelle is. A little dog. A little dog from Animal Crossing, right? And like, my sister went out of her way to say that she really liked her cosplay, right? And whatever, and the girl was like, oh my god, thank you! And then the people behind us left because, you know, they were tired of waiting, and there was a high chance of... actually, wait. No, I think I'm misremembering this. I think I'm confusing 2 different events. I don't think there was anyone behind us. In between us, I mean. Anyway, not important. I guess this didn't happen. Fuck. Wonderful. Alright, I don't think there was anyone behind us. I think it was just her. I think it was just her behind us. Anyway, so... we... Oh wait, no, there was someone behind us. There was someone behind us. I am not misremembering this. They weren't old enough to get in. I was supposed to leave out the fact that this was a... I was supposed to leave out the fact that they were, fuck. I was supposed to leave out the fact that there was an age requirement to getting in. The Legend 27, holy shit! Anyway, yeah, that guy was there in between us and everything, right? And then later on, they were checking everyone. So the guy didn't make it. He legit was like, "Come on, you can let me in, right?" And it's just a little bit before I can make it. And then there was just like, the lady was like, "I'm so sorry, but we can't let you." So the guy didn't make it, and that was an interesting detail. Or that was an interesting moment. But yeah, then there was no one in between us. So when they put us in the room, and they were like, "Alright, you guys can go in," that guy DC'd and I didn't even get the kill ever. Awesome. Anyway, so they put us in the room, and there's like a bunch of chairs, and at the entrance most of the chairs are filled. But like near the end of the room, or the left side of the room, there was like a bunch of empty seats. And I was just standing there like a dumbass, like right next to the entrance because I didn't know where to go. And I was like looking at my sister, and because I don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, let me sit right there." And then my sister's immediately like, "These seats are dog water. Why'd you pick these?" Right? So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna let my sister be the one that chooses the bad choices, right? And then like the girl just they started saying, "Oh, come sit over here. There's a bunch of empty seats. We need you guys to fill all the seats," or whatever, right? And then the girl just like walked right past us and went to that area. And then I saw her, and then I immediately started tailing her, and I was just like, "All right, we'll go sit over there. I want to be near this girl," right? And so like we followed her over there, and then like, we. This better not be my sister. Anyway, so it wasn't my sister. So like we went. The girl sat at the very beginning of the aisle, right? Right there, right in the center, all the way at the right of the aisle. And like we went in, and then like my sister started walking. I was like, "Wait, wouldn't it be better for us to sit at the edge because that's near the center?" So then like we went back. And then my sister was like, "We'll sit next to you because it's closer to the center," right? And it was like, "Cool, yay," and whatever, right? And then like, I ended up, or they ended up like selling these light up sticks or whatever, right? And it was like, wow, that's crazy. And she really wanted one, but they never walked near us because, you know, we're near the back. Who gives a shit about the people at the back? We only saw the people at the front. You know, the ones that were really invested in coming to the event as early as fucking possible. So it was like, oh, okay, I guess. And yeah, sure. This fits the occasion slightly. So yeah, it was like, sure, let's sure, they don't pass anything to us, right? And then like the person like, she was like, "I really want one," and like I just let her borrow a light stick that I already had, and mine was puny in comparison to those. Those things were fucking huge. It was like the size of my arm. And like I let her borrow. She's like, "Really? Oh my god, thanks!" And she was like super happy, right? And I was like, I did a good deed, or whatever, right? And I was like, I'm happy that she's happy, right? And it's like, cool. And then like near the end, like maybe like 75% of the way in, they were like, "Anyone wanna volunteer? Anyone wanna come up?" And like, alright, you're right, I'll look at it right now. Holy shit, it's really good. It almost makes me want to say, what's it called? It reminds me of like a moose. I don't know, it's really good. It was something else I was gonna say and it wasn't that. Yeah, I really like the green. You're an elf. There you go. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I really, really like the style on it. I fucking missed. Awesome. I forgot this is tower control. There it is. It's good that you're messing around. Anywho. So they were asking for volunteers and she was like really, really wanting to go, right? And she was like raising the light stick and everything and like waving it around, and my sister like with her light stick started she started waving it towards her, right? Like literally pointing it in her direction and everything. And they actually picked her, and she went up, and she was having the time of her life, right? And my sister was recording the whole thing, and it was a pretty cool experience. And as soon as it finished, she was all like, "Oh my god, thank you for letting me borrow it," and I was like, "No problem," right? And then my sister's like, "Oh my god, I recorded the whole thing," and she's like, "Oh my god," and I didn't hear it. Or, you know what? I'm gonna leave this to last. So like, my sister sent it to her and everything, right? And then she said her goodbyes. We said her goodbyes. She left and everything, and it was like sad to see her go, but it's okay. And yeah, she left. We stayed there for the remainder of the time, which is probably like maybe an hour or something. Either an hour or 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. Not important to the story. And then like my and like we leave and everything. We buy merch and whatever. We end up leaving. And then like as we're going down the stairs to get out of the building, I asked my sister, "Did you get her number?" And then my sister says, "No, I airdropped it to her." And then she immediately followed up with, "I couldn't even get anything from her. She didn't even give me her anything. No socials, no nothing." And I was just like, And the entire car ride home, I was like, fuck, I should have said something. I should have said anything. I should have asked for a phone number for anything. And legitimately, it's making me actually legitimately wish to go back in time. Something I heavily say no to. That I legitimately am always like, I could never. I would never, because going back in time would completely change me. I am not me unless I've done what I've done, right? And like, this is legit me being like, I should have done something. I wish I could go back. I wish I could have literally anything. And it doesn't help that earlier that same day, I had said, or my sister told these guys that I'm introverted. I flubbed it, guys. So yeah, the whole time, the entire ride home was just like that. I was just saddened. Anyway, I despise Apple with every fucking fiber of my body. Nothing will make me ever change to an Apple device. Nothing. Unless everything fucking dies. If everything else dies and Apple is the only company to ever exist, then I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to. Unless, like, there's like a legitimate, like, a group of people that are like, nah, fuck that. Then I might as well be part of them. Cause fuck Apple. Nothing has ever gone right with... I hate Apple anyway. Yeah. So a single fucking airdrop ruined the entire day. You wanna know how bad it went? I completely forgot to talk to my sister about the entire event. I did not talk a single fucking word about it. Not a single one. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the ending was. And you know what's crazy? The entire time before she even left, I was legit like thinking up all the conversations in my head that I could bring up after the event was over. And then she left, and then I was like, okay. And then I learned, and then it's like, kill myself. the one time. The one time. I mean, I'm literally pulling strings. I think even in the car ride, I was just like, there's a slight chance that I'll see her again. And you know what? That's a possibility so fucking small that it's sad. I mean, there's technically still a chance, but one, she's cosplaying. I literally an impossibility. I lived. But yeah, like... If there's a cliff... But yeah. Well guys, all I have to say is that this probably won't be the only time where something like this happens. My special bar is almost full, which means literally I'm gonna spawn, throw ink like twice, and then I got my special again. betrayed. But yeah, sorry, Christy, I'm not really paying attention. I don't even know if we won or lost the last game, but I feel like we lost. Anywho, I'm doing this all by instinct. Fuck. But yeah. I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know where that even came from. Okay. Sniper, do something! Sniper, how the fuck did you die? You're an E-leader. You should be murking that guy. No more instinct, the controller's in my hands. I can't even be excited about DMs because I know what this shit is. Useless information nobody cares about. You know what's crazy? Yesterday, I sent my friend messages. Hell yeah, fist bump, Christy, let's go! Anyway, I sent my friend messages, and the fucker ignored me. Christy, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah. Like, I was trying to make a fucking build in Fire Emblem Heroes for a character, and the fucker just didn't send me anything. Like, I literally was like, I sent him a screenshot, and the fucker sent nothing. I think he looked at it and then sent nothing. And then I was like later I sent him a message being like, I was thinking about running this, this, and this. And fucker didn't even fucking bother opening the damn message. And I was like, whatever. And then like, and like before I even sent that message, I went and sent a message to the group chat congratulating him on his pulls because he pulled in Pokemon in real life, and the fucker still didn't answer, and he was like, "Thank you," and I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I was like, I later I followed up with yeah, I was thinking about giving these skills, and the fucker didn't open his phone. And then the fucker went and responded to a message from my friend in the group chat about some other random nonsense that I asked. Because I asked, how does this skill work? And my friend was like, no, it doesn't work like that. And I was like, okay. And then the dude just showed up and was like, no. And he didn't respond because I responded. He responded because my other friend responded. And I was just like, okay. Because it wasn't a follow-up to my message. It was a follow-up to his message. So I was like, okay, whatever, man. That's fine. I'm sorry, Christy. I'm dead now too. Alright, Kat, after you join, we'll play a couple games and I'm gonna get out. But yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe this week just ain't it. Maybe I shouldn't go outside tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe this month ain't it. I don't think anything good has happened this month at all. Like, if I'm being serious. If I'm being real. Get him! Oh, okay. But yeah. Anyway, now that I finished my story, what do you guys think? Because none of you guys have said anything. Well, actually, I don't know. You guys have said so much stuff. I don't know what you guys are specifically responding to. If it's either the game or if it's me. It could be both. It could be neither. It could be either or. Fuck. Bro, I DM'd him. This wasn't from a group chat. I DM'd him, and then he responded to group chats and not me. And it's like one of the rare times where I actually send him anything. Let's go. Look, this chat isn't alive. There's only like 5 guys in there, dude. There's just like... whatever. Yeah, my first thought was... nah, they're probably busy doing something. That shit was yesterday. Alright. Sounds good. I don't think you could burn down the kitchen doing that. Yeah, what's up, PT? Don't worry, guys, I won't say it again. Instead of saying it to PT, I'll just send him a message about it, and maybe he'll ghost me. This is so fucking stupid. NBA, there's an event, and I just can't get this fucking item in it. No, I'm not muted. I know what's happening. Legitimately, I thought you guys were gonna say it earlier. So I drank water. But I think after that I responded to someone. There you go, Christy. Is this what you wanted? Okay, you can join. I was about to ask how I don't have 2 copies of this fucking Trico. But I do have 2 copies of this Trico. Alright, let's go. I don't know if you're talking about the time one or the heat one, but I feel like I've heard you talk about both. So my friend, your friend sent the fucking picture, and then he was like, And then I responded to him and he was like, don't give me hope. Because I was like, your Digimon's gonna become immune. Ugh. Whee! Awesome. Yeah, what's up, Jam? Also, no, I'm not doing the story thing. Also, sorry, Jess. Story time's over. Can't you tell when someone's trying to focus? Well, what can you really do? Alright, I'll play 2 more games and then I'll get off. 5 games with Christy and 5 games with Cat sounds good enough. Hmm. Maybe that'll help. I'm just slightly off. I was about to say what? Alright, see you, cat. Yo, what's up, Schemer? It's usually what people do when they give themselves names. Infinite Army. Anyway, alright. Like I said I would, after those 2 games, I am now leaving. So it is time for me to say bye-bye, see you later, and adieu. Sayonara, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.